First, Ambassador John Bolton is former National Security Advisor of the US and former ambassador to the UN for the United States. Ambassador Bolton, did you expect it to go so long? Is Putin showing sign of nerves? How long is he going to hold out?
Well, I think most military observers are quite surprised that the Russian effort is bogged down the way it is, and the estimates of Russia's ability to win were rated pretty high pretty early, and that has obviously not happened. And I think that's potentially quite significant because at some point the supply of weapons and other material to Ukraine might be enough to establish a situation where the Russians can't make further progress. And that would be a huge reputational blow to the Russian military. I think that's why Putin at the moment is not interested in negotiation, why I think the likelihood is this war will continue and continue to escalate.
If it continues to escalate, I also heard him today when he was talking to his own people on a television address, and he talked about the economic consequences of war. He talked about job losses. He talked about inflation. He talked about the need for the Russians to stay together. I thought, sum total, he seemed more nervous than he did a week back.
Well, I think he has reason to be nervous. He clearly didn't expect this. It's why, according to press reports anyway, he's put 2 of his top intelligence officials under house arrest. He's obviously not happy there. He can't be happy with the military's performance. Not that I see his position in Russia being in jeopardy, but I think he's a savvy enough politician that he's acknowledging what must be pretty evident to Russians all across the country, that this is not going well. They're hearing from their sons on the battlefield, if nothing else, that they're not where they expected to be. But as I say, I think the way this looks now, Putin has to achieve some kind of success, however he defines it, that permits him to say, I have now made my point and I'm prepared to negotiate. That would be coming from a position of strength. Right now, I don't think he's in that position.
And he obviously has to take something for the Russian people. He has to take something back for the Russian people as a visible sign of success, which he can then say, this is success. What would that visible sign be? Because he needs to determine that himself, and he needs to position that and put it all across Russian media that we have achieved success. What would that be? What would that be?
Well, that's right. I fundamentally agree with that. I think the first element of that has got to be a significant military victory. Perhaps that's taking control of the capital, Kyiv. Perhaps it's finally getting control of the north shore of the Black Sea, which is a huge strategic issue for the Russians. But something like that, as opposed to what they've got now, which is a grinding, inconclusive situation. Now, I have thought for some time that what Putin's ultimate objective is to take control of a pretty significant amount of Ukrainian territory that is primarily Russian culturally, Russian linguistically, Russian Orthodox in faith, not Christian or Ukrainian speaking, and say that constitutes his victory. He's not there yet. But if he were able to achieve that, whether he captured Kyiv or not, then I think he could say, yes, this is what we want. We have, in effect, reunited the primarily Russian, culturally Russian parts of the country with Mother Russia itself.